7th of January, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
Relates a certain Gemora relates a certain trap for fish or animals of which two people are fighting. Hi, Omar Dodi, who this one.
No,
said,
that's not the place. That's not the place.
Oh, where are we then?
No, we're on 117A.
Right. You gonna go too far?
And we are in the middle of the story with Rav Kahana and Rav.
Well, they weren't there for that, so that's what the question becomes. The Rav Kahana and Rav starts us a little bit. Go down, Alan.
Yeah.
Go down on the same page where you are to where it says the Gemara now recounts an incident. Start with that.
Okay. The Gemara now recounts an incident in which Rav Kahana encountered a would-be informer. Who Gavra Dachavur Boe Achach Boyai Ati at Yavnoa the Chavri. There was a certain person who wished to show his fellow straw to the officers of the king. The Rav. He came before Rav, Omalo, lay, and he said to him, Lo, takve, below takve, do not show it, and do not show it. He said to Rav, Macha Vino.
No, Rav said to him.
Oh,
okay. Sorry. You're continuing already. Yeah. Okay. He said to Rav the following thing. Yeah.
He said to Rav, Vinoa, Vinoa, I will show it, and I will show it. Yachvi Rav Noah Kami the Rav Kahana was sitting before Rav. Rav Kahana was sitting before Rav. Shavte Koe Minua. Upon hearing the informer's reply, he dislocated his neck from its place, i.e., he broke his neck and killed him. Kure Rav or the Rav applied the following verse to his action. Binach Ulai Shiva Barosh Kol Ha Kosots Kahos Mikra. Your children have fainted. They lie fall at the head of every street like a wild ox trapped in a net. The verse compares Jews under the domination of the idolaters to be a trapped ox. Matos there, Kevon, Shen Nafal, more ain, Chamin Olaf, and just as this wild ox, once it falls into the net, they have no pity on it. Mormon shall Yisrael Kivon Shenefel Biyad Beyond, so too with the money of a Jew, over day. This is the way it's set up. I don't know. All right, just as this world acts once it falls into the net, they have no pity on it. Ramon, Shel, Yisrael, Badon, Shelbiad, Oved, Chavim, and Marach. Money of a Jew. Once it falls into the hands of idolaters, they have no pity on him, and he will even come to kill a Jew for his money. Since inform leads to killing, you have done well to kill this.
Okay, so to just explain over here, because it may seem a little bit strange to you all, why it was that Rav Kahana got up and killed this Jew. You probably want to know what was his justification for doing this. So the justification is coming from the fact that the Jew is threatening Rav that he's going to inform on a fellow Jew's property to the authorities, and Rav told him, "Don't do that. That's you're playing with fire. Don't put that Jew's property in danger." And he said, "No, I'm going to do so." And when Rav heard that that's what he planned to do in defiance of Rav's order, so he took a preemptive strike against him to make sure that he didn't do that to this other Jew. And then after that, Rav quoted a pasuk that we see from this pasuk. The Gemora is saying that this is the danger of Jew number one, who places the property of Jew number two at the behest of the king, of the authorities. That it's not only just a matter of the monetary loss involved, because of course just loss of monetary that would just make the person a goslin, and there's certainly no permission to kill somebody because he's going to steal somebody's property. But what the pasuk is pointing out is that it really is putting the Jew's life in risk at the result of the authority, at the behest of the authorities, because they're going to be after his property, and then there's going to be they're going to be after his life in order to give the rest of his property, something to that effect. They don't quite understand it myself fully, but the bottom line is that an informer is no less than a rodef, meaning a rodef, someone who is out to kill another Jew. So this is how the halacha regards an informer, and therefore we know that the halacha, accepted halacha, is that if Jew number one is a rodef after the life of Jew number three, then Jew number two is allowed to, and even it's a mitzvah, to make a preemptive strike against Jew number one to make sure that he doesn't kill Jew number three. So that was what happened over here with Rav Kahana and this Jew. Okay, that's the end of that part, and now we're not finished with this story. The story is just beginning over here. So now we're up to Oziel. Oh no, we didn't actually. No, we're up to
You're up to Amalei, Rav.
okay. What did I do over here? Oh, we're up to Amalei Rav, yeah. Okay, so who wants to read? Roy, you up to reading?
Okay. Omelai Rav. Rav then said to Rav Kahana, let's Rav said to Rav Kahana, Kahana ad Hadana, sorry. Rav Kahana Ra'ad Hayadana Havu person. Kahana, until now, those in power were Persians. I see. So Rav then said to Rav Kahana, Kahana, until now, those in power were Persians. I think that's the right expression. Delay kapade ashapa cause. Excuse me. Demim. Those who were not concerned with the spilling of blood. Under their rule, you wouldn't have been in danger. Vahashta Vahashta Eka Noi, but now those in power are the Greeks. The Kofta Ashapiko Kos Dami. Those who those in power of the Greeks, they're concerned with the spilling of blood. Maradin, they will say about your action, murder. Therefore, you must flee. Come, Sok, La'ara, Israel, arise and go up to Eretz Israel and study there under Rav Yochanan. The Kaber, Olach, Dalal, Takashay, Leravi, Yochanan, Shabbai, Shanim. However, accepting upon yourself that you will raise no difficulty regarding Reb Yochanan's teachings for 7 years. Azel, Ashika, Say, Larish, Lakish, the Yosef, Vakeh, Masayim, Misilvata, the Yama, Lavanon. So he went to Eretz Israel. When he arrived at Reb Yochanan's academy, he found Resh Lakish was sitting and contemplating his review of Reb
Completing, not contemplating.
What?
Completing, it says.
He went to Israel, arrived at Reb Yochanan's academy, he found Resh Lakish was sitting and completing his review of Reb Yochanan's daily lecture at the Academy of the Rabbis. Omar Lehu. After listening to his review, Rev Kahana said to the students, Resh Lakish, where is Rev Lakish? Amaru, they said to him, Omer, why do you ask? Omer Lahu, he said to them, Hey Kushya, Vahai Kushya, Vahai Peruka, Vahai Peruka. I have this difficulty and that difficulty with what he said. and I have this answer and that answer to the questions he raised. I wish to discuss the matters with him. Amaru lay Lash Lakish. They told Rav Lakish what Rav Kahana had said. Azer Resh Lakish Omar lay Larav Yochanan. And Rav Lakish went and said to Rav Yochanan, Ari Olay Mebavel La'ari Ma Besiva To Dilmod. A lion has ascended from Babylon. Let the master scrutinize carefully what he will say in tomorrow's lecture to the academy, so it will stand Rev Kahana's questions. I think I'll stop there. It's gone far enough. Rabbi, you're muted.
Okay, so we just wanted to point out that there's two things that he's accomplishing, Rav Kahana, by going to. So he left Bavel where he was because his life was at risk over there from the authorities. So Rav advised him to run away to Eretz Israel, and he'll go. What's going to do there? He's gonna go to yeshiva over there of Rabbi Yochanan, and he's to accept upon himself that he's not going to ask he's not going to raise any difficulties with the teachings of Rabbi Yochanan for 7 years. And Marsha says that this is going to serve as an atonement for him, that he goes into Gullus and he doesn't ask any questions to refute the views of Rabbi Yochanan, and he conducts himself sort of like as a someone who is doesn't get any honor for his learning, and he doesn't get any adulation for who he is. So he's really going into Gullus, which is the atonement for somebody who's a murderer. Okay. Not that the Rav held that the murder was unjustified. I don't think that's the point. But still, that it was necessary for him to do that. This is what he should accept upon himself. He needs some type of a kapara. That's what the Marsha says. Okay. So we can continue now. We're up to Lamachar. Osbua Dara Kama Kame. We go to who's available to read now? Lou, are you there?
Yeah. Lamaka, you said?
Lamachar Usbua.
Malka.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines down on the right hand side, A6.
It's 117 or 118?
117.
A6?
Yes. 5, was it 5 lines down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines down. Beginning of the line there. The right hand side.
Amrulay?
No.
Lemachar
Oh, the
Usbua. Bidara Kama Kameh.
Machar, I see it. The Machar Amar Lehu Rebbe Yochanan. The Rabbanon.
No. Lemachar Usbua Bidara Kameh de Rabbi Yochanan.
1, 2, 3, 4. Five lines down on the right hand column of 170A6.
What was the page again? 117
A6.
A6. The Machar Osvua.
Yes.
Bidra Kama Kamei de Rebbe Yochanan. Okay,
Right.
the next day, they sat in the first row in front of Rebbe Yochanan. Amar She Matitsa Velo Akshay. He said a discourse, and there were no questions. Shematsa Velo Akshay. Another discourse, and there were no difficulties. Chasei o achore sheba dari. They placed him 7 rows back. Ad de osvei bidara bat ra. Sitting him in the back row. Amar le Rebbe Yochanan, the Rebbe Shimon ben Lakish. Rabbi Yochanan said to Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish, Ari she'amarta naaseh shu'el. The lion of which you spoke, it has turned into a fox. Amar, he said, that is, Rev Kahana said, Yehei Rava Dahane Sheva Darei Le'vu Chiluf Sheva Ashva Shenin de Amar Li Rav. May it be his will that these 7 rows take the place of 7 years of which Rav spoke to me. Kam akar a. He got up on his feet. Amar le. He said to him. That is, Rav Kahana said to Rav Yochanan, Nedar Mar Beresha let the master repeat from the beginning. Amar she ma sa v'akshay. He said the discourse, and he raised the difficulty. Rav Yochanan repeated the discourse, and Rav Kahana raised a difficulty. Okme de bidara kama. They placed Rav Kahana in the first row. Amar she matsa akshay. Rav Yochanan said another discourse, and Rav Kahana raised another difficulty. Rabbi Yochanan have yatsiv ashva bistarke. Rabbi Yochanan was sitting upon 7 rugs. Shall be lay chada bistarka mi to say. They removed a rug from beneath Rabbi Yochanan. Amar shemat sa akshay lay. He said another discourse and raised another difficulty. Ad de shalfei lay kulahu bis tarke mi to say ad de yasiv al ara. Until they had removed all the rugs from beneath Rabbi Yochanan, and he was left sitting on the ground. Rabbi Yochanan Gavra Sava Hava. Rabbi Yochanan was elderly. Umas Resei Gavina. And his eyebrows hung. His eyebrows are very long and they hung over his eyes, so he couldn't see too well. Amar lay, he said to them, that is, he said to his students, Delu li ene the achzeye. Uncover my eyes so that I may see him. Dalu lay be michalsa de chaspa. They lifted for him with a silver eye applicator. He lifted his eyebrows up. Chaza dis rete sif ba say. He saw that his lips were split. So Rav Yochanan saw that Rav Kahana's lips were split. Savar de achuch kam chayef bay. He thought he was smirking at him. Rav Kahana thought that Rav Yochanan was smirking at him. No, Rav Yochanan thought that Rav Kahana was smirking at Rav Yochanan. Chalash de astate v'nach nafshe. Rav Yochanan was disheartened, and Rav Kahana died. Lemachar Amar Lehu Rabbi Yochanan LeRabbanan. The next day, Rav Yochanan said to the rabbis, Chazisu LeVavala'a Hechi Avid. Did you see what the Babylonian did? Amar Le, they said to him, that is, the sages said to Rav Yochanan, Darkei, that was his usual appearance. In other words, he wasn't making fun of you. His lip was just split. Al legabe ma'ar ta. Rabbi Yochanan went up to the cave where Rav Kahana was buried. Chaza Dahava. He saw that there was Chadara Le Avna. There was a serpent encircling. Amar Le. Rabbi Yochanan said to the serpent, Akna, Pesach, Pumach, V'yikanes. Serpent, open your mouth and let the teacher go to the student. Lo patach, he didn't open. Yikanes chaver etzel chaver. Let a colleague go in to a colleague. V'lo patzach, he didn't open. Yikanes talmid etzel harav. Let a student go into his teacher. Patzach le, he opened. But ba'ah rachamei v'ok mei. Rav Yochanan prayed for mercy, and he raised Rav Kahana. Amar le, he said to Rav Kahana, I chaza adana de darkei tamar hachi lo chel sha daisi. If I would have known that this was the master's usual appearance, I would not have become disheartened. Hashta leise mar bahadan. Now let the master come back with me to the academy. Amar le, Rav Kahana said to him, I matzis the miv a rachame dehu lo shechivna azilena. if you are able to pray for mercy, that I should not die again, I will go. Ve'ilo azilna. But if not, I will not go. Ho'il l'chalif shavta chalif. Since the time has passed, it has passed. Since the time of my death has passed, it has passed. I'm not going to risk dying a second time. Tyre Okme, Rav Yochanan woke him from sleep and raised him. Shai le kol sifeka dahave le ufashtinahu ni hale. He asked Rav Kahana to resolve all his Torah questions, and Rav Kahana resolved them for him. Hayinu Amar Rabbi Yochanan Dilachon Amrei Dilachon He. This is why Rabbi Yochanan said, I said at first that the Torah is yours. In other words, this demonstrates how great Rav Kahana's wisdom was. That was long. That was a long story.
Oh, just one clarification over here. Hainu de Amar Rabbi Yochanan. This is what Rabbi Yochanan said. He said two things. First, he said Dilachon Amrei, and then he said Dilachon He. So, what are these two phrases? Dilachon Amrei, and then he said Dilachon He. So, Dilachon Amrei is I always said Dilachon, that it's yours, but now he's saying Dilachon He. But now I see that Dilachon He. What's Dilachon? Oh, and what does this mean, Dilachon Amre? I always thought that it was yours, and he's referring to the Torah. In other words, the Torah of you who are Bnei Eretz Yisrael. He's talking to his Talmidim in Eretz Yisrael, Rabbi Yochanan. That your Torah was that the Torah was belonged to the Talmidei Chachamim of Eretz Yisrael. But now I see Dilachon He. I see that this is not so. It really is Dilachon. It's theirs. The Torah is theirs, meaning it's the Torah of where Rav Kahana came from. He came from Bavel. Dilachon, it's theirs. It is the Torah. Okay, that's the story, and with that we that's the famous story of Rav Kahana and Rabbi Yochanan. The end of Bava Kama. So we're out of time, and we will wish everybody a good day, a good week. Bezrat Hashem, a healthy and a strong week for everybody. Bezrat Hashem.
Good night.
We will continue tomorrow. Bezrat Hashem.
All right, thank you, Rabbi.
Thanks, everybody, for coming today.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See ya.